Is PNUT, the meme coin, on the verge of a surge or a collapse? I think it's a very good time to be talking about this coin right now because it is running within a pattern that is almost the end of that pattern. And this is a very common pattern you guys should be seeing, especially if you guys are new to this trading game, right? Because it's pretty easy to spot and it usually has some major implications. Now, what I'm talking about here is on the weekly time frame for PNUT USDT. This is PNUT the Squirrel, okay? It is a pretty big altcoin by market cap. It is top 200, okay? So it is not like a tiny altcoin, okay? So what I'm seeing here on this weekly time frame, which will give you a much clearer picture of what's going on with this coin. Let's just do a little bit of a commentary here because Peanuts has actually pumped. It has actually had a pretty good pump on the week of May 2025, right? You guys can see this from about 16 cents all the way to about almost 50 cents before just pulling back pretty extensively. This is pretty common to see on a lot of these altcoins, okay? But it has just been on a downward trajectory for the past over a month, okay, almost 2 months, and over a month, excuse me. And what could it be doing right here? Okay, it has formed a falling wedge pattern, which usually breaks to the upside, okay? Falling wedges typically break to the upside because what it's telling you here is that as the pattern gets tighter and tighter, okay, the bears are actually losing strength, and that's why you're going to see a flatter downward trend line here, and the pattern is getting tighter, right? And the price target, if it actually breaks to the upside, is about 40 cents peanuts. And price targets, of course, are estimates only. It could be more, it could be less. And just because you break out does not mean that you're going to get to the price target 100%. Okay, so very important to be paying attention to the charts and charting this on your own. That's very important. If you don't know how, at least try, right? If you guys want to see more of Peanuts, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Now, if Peanut actually does not break out at this point because it has tried, right, to tap that upper trend line here, then if it actually comes down here and make a double bottom or a lower low, very likely it's going to get another bounce because of this RSI reading here of this pretty strong bounce, where you will get a equal or higher low. Okay, that usually indicates a bounce. Something to be keeping in mind of. This is the RSI indicator. Very simple but effective indicator as well that I think you guys should definitely learn, because it would tell you how likely of a reversal, right, of a move is. Now, of course, what I'm saying here is purely my opinions and speculations. None of what I'm saying here is financial advice. Do your own due diligence, and this is basically what I'm looking at for Peanuts. And if it actually does come to this price target and meet it at 40 cents, we can come back here and chart what's going on in the consolidation pattern if it consolidates. All right, that wraps it up for this video, and thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. See you on the next one.